watched part 1 and 2 of this video. Now we're going to begin part 3 in the defense to the truck position. In part 1, you saw some popular entries into the truck position with basic controls. And in part 2, non-instructional, of course, it was the finishers, the calf crush, the banana split where it's stretching the groin, the twister, or the taking the back. When you have the gi on, you pretty much can't do the leg attacks, but you can take the back really effectively from half guard, deep half guard. So this position of getting into the truck is an effective way to take the back. For no gi, you have all the submission options, so it's a very effective position. Now, you need to know how to get out of it, and that's what John and I are going to show you right now. Of course, I don't want to be put in this position during the entries. You can get out of it, but let's just assume that I'm stuck in the truck position. Just on a side note, this is a very popular position in sambo matches. I always see the people upside down, inverted, doing the truck position. I just want you to know that we're at the Impact Gym, we're on Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu program here, so you got to take it in with the noise. So let's get started. John and I are going to begin in the truck position. First, before I show you the escapes and teach you how to get out of this, you got to learn how to defend yourself from the most common attacks: the calf crush, the banana split, the twister, and of course you don't want the guy to take your back. So let's start in the truck position with the basic control. Okay, so here I am, I'm caught. He has the basic control on my ankle and my shin, and sometimes he can come down to the toes. Some people prefer to have a better grip there. From here he's got a triangle. This foot is locking my ankle, and I'm in the truck position. Okay, if this foot is not being stretched out, I'm doing this to protect myself. If it starts to fall down here, he can reach up and give me the calf crush. Right. So your defense in that matter is to stretch your foot out, and you actually want to move yourself away. Now it's hard for him to reach up and grab it. Good. When he does that, he only has one hand on my foot. He doesn't want that. Okay? So don't let your foot hang there. You're going to get caught, and then you're pushing here. Sometimes you can catch this arm lock here. But if a smarter guy will hook around, duck the elbow, you're going to get caught. So defend the calf crush. I try to make some space. I'm posting on the hip and grabbing the wrist here. I like to stretch my leg out. Okay. The next common attack is going to be the banana split. From here, he locks it in, grabs his own bicep. John's a pretty strong guy. He stretches his leg and stretches my groin. If I try to sit up, I'm going to tap. Okay? If I try to play strength with him, I try to bring my knees in, go ahead. I'll tap out again. So that's not the way. Don't try to bring this like this or try to sit up and get out of this. You're going to hurt your groin. It's very simple. When he goes for this submission hold, I'm going to take my hand and post on his elbow. The nature of his grip right now, he doesn't have to finish it like this, but this is a very strong method. When he goes to lock it in, go ahead. As I extend my foot, it hurts his bicep here, and this hand posting on the elbow breaks the grip. This is perfect. I'm still holding the pants right now. Now I have a way out. I have a free leg. All right? If he were to control a different leg, maybe just kind of like stretching it like a gable grip, like my leg is free here, yeah, like this. This is a lot easier to defend. He can still stretch me out, but I can now stretch my leg and push this down. Okay, so it's less control on his part. Okay, now he goes back to the basic control, which is here and here. And if my hand's hanging out down here too far, he can hook my arm and start pulling me into the twister. So the way to negate the twister, or the idea of him taking my back, is I like to post, if he has a gi, I pull his gi here, and it's done. If he doesn't, I like to hold the wrist right here with a C grip, right on the fingers. And I'm pushing myself away, trying to get as far as possible away from the twister, so he can't pull me in and suck me into it. Good, I don't want this. So this side, I'll negate this. Alright? Ideally, I want to get one hand waving to the crowd, so he's only controlling me with this one grip on my foot or my ankle. And in which case, I can get out. Alright, now that we can defend ourselves from the calf crush, the banana split, and then the twister and taking the back with distance and and hand control. Let's get out now. Of course, you could do this in transition, or you could do these 2 escapes when you're caught in the position. Hopefully, when you watch this, you can say, hey man, I could have thought about that. It's the best jiu-jitsu when you can figure that out yourself. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you got to be taught specifically how to get out of something, and this is what's so cool about these 2 escapes is, I'm presenting it to you so you can have it. Something to be said about the submission hold where he goes for the calf crush, go for the arm lock. But let me just teach you the escapes, all right? So let's get into this. Very good. So my objective right now is not to get caught in this position. I'm going to stretch the leg out and start to create some space here, posting on his elbow and on his hip. When the guy has the gi, I want to grab his pants here, or his belt. If he doesn't have the gi, depending on the rules, maybe you can't grab inside his pants. You want to hug around his hip here, cupping around the hip. It's really good when I can get my foot to free and then I bring it down here and I can triangle it. I could do the movement. But let's not put ourselves in danger just yet. So from here, this leg's going to be stretching out. I'm going to grab his belt or his pants or his hip, whatever you can get depending on the rules. My objective is to do this. Pull his hand away. Now, this hand that's controlling my foot and ankle is not strong enough for him to stop this. Okay? Now, from here, I can come up and take his back, or even put him in the position. I can come up, take the back, or from this grip, as I bring him down here, I can move my hip out and threaten the back here for him. Twister, all that stuff. Good shot. Put him back in the game. Okay, stretch your leg out, escape, 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 and he's going to be here, man. Pull. Get this leg here. All right? My goal is to bring this foot this way. And as I pull his hip, he goes over, he rolls over his shoulder. Good. And I'm out. It's a very high percentage escape. Let's look at a second option. Sometimes I use this second option when my leg is free, he's kind of waving to the crowd with both hands. Good. So, if you're doing a position here, you're trying to escape, you're holding the belt, and you're able to free this hand, and for whatever reason, he goes for my foot up here, he starts reaching, you can still hit this position here, but sometimes it's harder. It's a lot easier to take this foot and come over here. Now I have his back. Alright, so it's like a little cartwheel move that you should be aware of. It's very difficult to do when he's controlling my foot. Good. That time I pulled, and because of the arch of my knee, it wouldn't work, so I pushed it this way. Sometimes it's up and I can pull it down. So if this it was too difficult, then I took my thumb, kicked it. Now I'm out. I'm on the free space. Okay, Tony, what do you do when you can't reach for the hip? Or you can't reach, he's not coming. You got to bring your leg this way. Now you can hold the hip. Okay? This is just stretching out. Yeah, it's going to eventually free. I got it. So a good little drill will be bring him down, come back up, hug around, sit, and put the person in the truck position. Now he'll get an opportunity to do it. Alright, so I'm going to be coming out with some additional videos. I'm going to be working with kawaii kimonos for the Kawaii Chronicles. If you're watching this YouTube clip, I would subscribe to my channel. It's going to be a lot of good jiu-jitsu. I already have a lot of clips up. Very effective jiu-jitsu, the Fight Your Press series, the BGA seminar series, the new Blue Belt curriculum. Taking a lot of my DVDs and making them very affordable by download method. so you can have the Jiu-Jitsu on your cell phone, your computer, your iPad, iPod, all that stuff for travel. Thanks a lot, John.
Thank you.
Okay. Enjoy the video. Watch it again. The entries, the submissions, and now the two high percentage escapes to get out of the truck position. Thanks a lot.